good matchup on tap in Denver. Major League Baseball on the show is next. From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Lyles. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Ben Revere. A move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2. Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Chase Utley will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First offering on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Utley awaits the 1-0. Lined hard towards short. Barehanded for one. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Brandon Jordan will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Oh, that's a nice effort that time out there at second base. Watch as he flags this one down. He has to lay out to do it. Then he scrambles to get it over to first base in time, but really nice hustle getting down the line. Beats this one out.
Ryan Howard will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch coming. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. They'll match up against a former National League wins leader, veteran right-hander Aaron Harang. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Adrian Beltre has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 29.
DJ LeMahieu will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Rockies, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. The next pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. So a good slider there to get the ground out, as he'll hope for more of that moving forward as we give you a look at the scouting report. Roger Bernardina will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Corey Dickerson will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. Now the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Ready now on 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. Gonna go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now the 3-1 home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. We've played an inning. No score. Adrian Beltre will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch coming. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here's the 2-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is there, 1 away.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box, Xavier Paul. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That average for him sitting at 345. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Salvador Perez will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw is in time as the strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nolan Arenado will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Nolan Arenado.
Now here's the first pitch. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Nick.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. First pitch to him. Good fastball there to start the at-bat as Harang jumps ahead 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on show track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 264 is average entering play. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. One 1-0 pitch now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider, so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher. And he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Christian Audemays will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. One 0. 2-0 now.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Hitters count 2-0. There goes Stubbs. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And this will not be in time to get Stubbs as he moves into scoring position at second base.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
A 2-1 offering. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another 2-2 offering. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole. The base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Stepping in now, Jordan Lyles. Ball one. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Up around the letters with that one for ball two. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here he comes on 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here now the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count offering on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Andres Blanco will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Standing in now, Aaron Harang. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And a throw on to Morneau for route number 2. Ben Revere will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Pitch on the way. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here, all the way around to score.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pause, now the pitch. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
The 1-2. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That's a good job here getting out in front of this ball. This is great right down the line. You'll see this thing just bounce right over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered much because he was going to get 2 anyway.
In now, Roger Bernardina, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you gotta have at this level.
Two. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first as it took off on Howard a bit, but he stays with it for the first out.
Well, the inning starts nicely with that leadoff double, but aside from a strikeout, a ground ball to short is about the last thing you want to have happen. You know, if this is to the second baseman, that's great, but that's just a wasted out here.
Corey Dickerson will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-0 on the way. In the air to straightaway center field. Revere is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
And now, looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Justin Morneau will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Brandon Jordan will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Brandon Jordan.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Stubbs is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now the 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 now to Howard. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Stubbs is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Adrian Beltre will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Nolan Arenado will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready now, the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. No outs, nobody on. The 1-0 home. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
1-1 pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a dual threat up there with the speed and power. You don't want to walk him because he might be stealing on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball right here because he might jump the yard on you.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it, popping it straight up.
Into the box, Christian Audemays. And that misses ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a back. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Jordan Lyles will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. In there, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Xavier Paul will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Xavier Paul.
Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Salvador Perez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Andres Blanco will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Now the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 3-2, here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a change coming up, as that'll be all for Aaron Harang. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jerome Williams is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Roger Bernardina will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Well, this is why this guy's in the number 2 spot to begin with. Normally, you're going to put a guy there that has excellent bat control. He's able to steer this one to the right side and get that runner to third base with just 1 away.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
From the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Well, the first baseman's playing back here, conceding the run, so no shot to come home with this thing. All he can do is take it to the bag himself, and the run will come in to score.
Justin Morneau try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at Utley. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Dominic Brown is up off the bench with the bat in hand, and that'll spell the end for the pitcher, Williams. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there, but you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Driven the other way out to deep left field. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. A solo home run for Dominic Brown. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's Ben Revere. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2 pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2. Chase Utley waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. ready. Now the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Payoff pitch coming. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work it back to 3-2, and maybe got a little too patient with this one. Now that'll be a pitch he wishes he had back.
Brandon Jordan will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball to the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
The 2-1 home. 3-1 now.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Now the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Phillies get 1 on the home run by Dominic Brown. Through 5 1/2, it's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies 1. Genmar Gomez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Genmar Gomez.
Nolan Arenado will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1. The 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Three and two, here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
And on a night when the temperature is in the 40s, this one's going to sting for a while. No doubt about that.
Nick Hundley will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopper, foul. The 1-2 with one away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Ready with the 2-1. Nip the corner, 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Christian Audemays would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Adrian Beltre will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Xavier Paul will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Here comes Beltre around 3rd. Hundley gets the tag down, and they got him at home plate.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guy to step closer to tying this thing, but that time, he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, a little surprising he wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Stepping in now, Andres Blanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
The 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this will get by him at 3rd. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And that'll score the runner from 2nd as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Jeff Francoeur will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jeff Francoeur.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Comes set, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Rockies lead this one 4-2. Justin DeFreitas will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Justin
Christian Audemays will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Kevin Slowey will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Troy Tulowitzki will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Back-to-back walks now by 2 different pitchers. The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. See how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Jake Diekman will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. DJ LeMahieu will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
First and second here with nobody out. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Pause. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Look at Beltre go get it. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Roger Bernardina will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 1-0 pitch now. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Utley for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Rex Brothers will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ben Revere will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Dickerson is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Chase Utley will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Utley awaits the 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. The 3-1 coming. And Utley's able to reach base as he takes a look at ball 4.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Brandon Jordan will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He's set, now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One on the way. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's another 1-2. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Ryan Howard will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of a cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
The 2-1 now to Howard. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-2. Corey Dickerson will start things off for the Rockies with Justin Morneau due to follow next. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. Now the 1-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring in the former MVP first baseman Justin Morneau. First pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. (1-0) on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Morneau waits the 1-1. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 on the way. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ready on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they still lead this one 4-2. But Troy Hawkins is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Adrian Beltre will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
The 2-2 coming. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Full count pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Xavier Paul will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Freddie Galvis will come on now and pinch run here. Salvador Perez will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
None out, runners at first and second. Now the 1-0. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Here comes the 1-1. Now the bunt attempt is popped up. Hawkins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Hey, you know, if I can offer some advice right here, I would recommend finding where the manager is and then using the steps on the other end of the dugout. Boy, he just jabs at this bunt attempt, and that's going to leave both runners stuck right where they are.
In now, Andres Blanco. Now a check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And Morneau stays with it for route number 2.
This is a gift right here. He can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so that's the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway. This turns into an easy little check swing liner over to first.
Cameron Rupp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A look, now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally definitely stalled out from there.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly.